A woman is almost never going to walk right up to you, look you in the eyes, and say, I have made up my mind that I want to be with you. You need to do something about this right now before I change my mind. That is simply not the way that most women talk or share their feelings. But even if they do not say those words out loud, something very important is actually happening. This is the part of the story that most men completely miss because they are not looking in the right places. Women share what they are thinking and what they want through physical signs that do not use any words at all. I am talking about a special kind of silent language that women have been using since the beginning of time to send one very clear message. That message is, I am open to you, and I want you to make a move. If you do not see these signs, she is not going to keep trying over and over again. She will not repeat herself. Instead, she will just take all that energy and all those feelings and give them to someone else who is actually paying close attention to her. Now, here is something that might make you feel a little bit frustrated. There were some very smart people who study how humans act without talking, and they shared their work in a book called The Journal of Nonverbal Behavior. They found out that most women will send about 5 different signs that they like a man before that man even notices the very first one. Think about that for a second. 5 signs. That means by the time you finally start to think that maybe, just maybe, she might like you, she has already been telling you that with her body for at least 20 minutes. And the most interesting signs do not come from her eyes or from her smile. They actually come from her hands. This is because our hands are the one part of our body that most of us forget to think about. We can make our faces look polite even when we are bored. We can make our voices sound happy even when we are tired. But our hands are honest. They tell the truth about what we are feeling deep inside every single time. Today, I am going to explain 8 different things women do with their hands that show they have decided they really like you. These are 8 signs that most men just walk right past without having any idea what is going on. I have to warn you though. Once you learn these secrets, you can never go back to not knowing them. You are going to start seeing these signs everywhere you go. You will see them at the local coffee shop. You will see them while you are at work. You will see them on your dates. And you might even feel a little bit of pressure because now you will know exactly when a woman has chosen you. The only thing left for you to figure out is if you are ready to do something about it. By the time we get to the end of this talk, you will know exactly which hand movements mean, I like you, which ones mean, take a step closer right now, and which ones mean that you have already missed your chance. Please stay with me for every single point because the last one, number 8, is the most important of all. It is the one thing that separates the men who understand attraction from the men who go home alone wondering why things didn't work out. By the way, I would love to know where you are as you listen to this. It is so nice to think about all of us connecting from different parts of the world. Please share your city or country with me. I am part of a group of caring experts who really want to know where our community is tuning in from. Now let us dive into these 8 signs. Signal 1, the hair touch that slides down. Let us start with something that almost every woman does without even realizing it. When a woman feels a pull toward you, her hand is going to move toward her hair. But there is a very special detail here that most people do not explain. It is not just a quick fix of her hair. There is a specific way she does it that shows she truly likes you. She will reach up and touch her hair near the side of her face, or maybe tuck a strand behind her ear. But the most important part is what happens next. She will let her hand slowly slide down from her hair and move toward her neck or her collarbone. That slow, sliding motion is the secret key. If a woman is just fixing her hair because it is messy, she will touch it, fix it, and then put her hand back down. But a woman who likes you will let her hand stay there for a moment. She will make the movement very slow on purpose. Without even thinking about it, she is trying to get you to look at her neck. The neck is one of the most delicate and soft parts of the human body. In the world of psychology, showing someone your neck is a very old way of saying, I trust you. She is telling your heart and your brain, I feel safe with you, and I am open to see where this goes. A researcher named Dr. Monica Moore at Webster University spent more than 2,000 hours watching how women act when they are out meeting people. She found that this specific hair touch, combined with showing the neck, was one of the 3 most reliable signs that a woman is attracted to a man. That is a lot of time spent watching people, which means this is a very real pattern. So, if you are sitting across from her and you see her hand floating up to her hair and then drifting down to her neck over and over, she isn't just nervous. She is giving you an invitation. If you don't say something or show her that you feel the same way, she is going to think you aren't interested, and she will start to pull away emotionally. Signal 2. Moving and touching objects. This next sign is very quiet, and most men don't even know it exists. Have you ever noticed a woman slowly running her fingers along the edge of her wine glass, or maybe the rim of her coffee cup? Maybe she is playing with the corner of a menu or the strap of her purse. This is something that people who study the mind call tactile displacement. What is really happening is that she wants to touch you, but because you might have just met or you are in a public place, she feels like she can't do that yet. So her hands take all that energy and put it onto the object closest to her. Think about how sweet that is. Her body feels so much attraction to you that she has to touch something just to deal with the excitement building up inside her. People at the University of Manchester found that this kind of touching behavior goes up by more than 60% when someone is around a person they find attractive. 60%. Her fingers moving in slow circles on her glass isn't because she is bored. It is because she has a lot of desire that she is trying to keep under control. It is almost funny because most men see this and think she is just fidgeting or distracted. But that is not it at all. She is managing a very strong feeling that she can't show you directly yet. The glass or the menu is just standing in for you because she can't exactly reach out and stroke your arm only 15 minutes after meeting you. Well, she could, but that leads us to the next big sign. Signal 3. Touching your arm. When a woman makes a choice to touch your arm while you are talking, she has crossed a very big line. Physical touch is the most powerful tool a woman has to show she likes you, because it means she is stepping into your personal space. Women do not touch people they don't like. If she puts her hand on your arm while she is laughing at a joke you made, that didn't happen by accident. If she taps your shoulder to make a point, she isn't just being expressive, she is testing you. She wants to see how you feel about her touch. Do you move closer? Do you stay still and smile? Or do you pull away? Your reaction tells her everything she needs to know about whether it is okay to keep getting closer to you. A study found in a journal about social psychology showed that a light touch during a conversation made both people feel much more attracted to each other. It went up by almost 40%. This means when she touches you, she isn't just saying she likes you. She is actually making herself more attractive to you in that exact moment. Women naturally understand how this works. That soft touch on your arm is one of the most effective moves a woman can make. And yes, she usually knows exactly what she is doing. If she touches your arm once, she is interested. If she does it twice, she is very interested. But if she does it 3 times and you still haven't touched her back or moved closer, she is going to start wondering if you even realize she is there. Signal 4. Showing her open palms. This is a sign that almost no one notices, but it might be the most honest one of all. When a woman shows you the inside of her hands while she is talking, she is telling you she trusts you. This might happen while she is moving her hands as she speaks, or she might just rest her hands on the table with her palms facing up. She might even hand you something with her palm facing the sky. This is her body's way of saying, I am open to you. When our hands are closed, or our fists are tight, or we hide our hands in our pockets, we are sending a message that we are guarded or trying to protect ourselves. But open palms mean I have nothing to hide. I am ready to listen and be with you. People who study history and human nature say this goes back to our very early ancestors. Showing your palms meant you weren't carrying any weapons and you wanted to be peaceful. It is a sign of trust that is built deep into our brains. So when she is talking to you with her palms open, she isn't just being friendly. She is opening her heart to you. Most women don't even know they are doing this. Her body is just doing it on its own because her feelings for you have made her feel safe. She can't really control it, which makes it a very true sign of how she feels. Signal 5. The soft finger graze. Now we are getting to the signs that are very clear. If a woman finds a reason for her hand to touch yours, she has definitely made up her mind about you. She might act like she is comparing the size of her hand to yours, Or maybe she playfully says she can read your palm. She might even just let her fingers brush against yours when she is passing you a salt shaker or a napkin. This is a very big deal. Touching hands is one of the most personal things you can do without it being a romantic kiss. Our hands have so many tiny nerves that feel everything. When her fingers touch yours, both of your brains get a little splash of a chemical called oxytocin. Some people call this the cuddle chemical or the bonding hormone. She feels it, you feel it, and she knows that you feel it too. This is the moment where many men make a mistake. She creates this little spark of connection, a tiny bridge between her and you, and instead of staying in that moment, the man pulls his hand away too fast. It's like he touched a hot stove. When that happens, the magic disappears. The chance is gone. When she touches your hand, just stay there. Don't move away, don't hurry. Let that touch last for a second or two. If you can stay calm and confident in that moment, she will see that you are a man who isn't afraid of being close to someone. That kind of confidence is often the very thing that makes her decide you are the one she wants to be with. Signal 6. Showing the inside of the wrist. The inside of the wrist is a very special place. The skin there is very thin, you can see the veins, and it has always been a place where we feel very unprotected. When a woman shows you the inside of her wrist, she is sending a very deep message. She might do this by resting her arms on the table with her wrists up, or by playing with her bracelet while you watch. She might even rest her chin on her hand in a way that turns her wrist toward you. This is a very old signal of trust. It comes from a time when showing a vulnerable part of your body meant you knew the other person wouldn't hurt you. Dr. David Given, who is an expert on how people communicate without words, has talked a lot about how showing the wrist is connected to romantic feelings. It is almost impossible to fake this sign because it comes from a very deep place inside us. So, if you are on a date and you see that her wrists are always turned toward you, understand that she is giving you something very special. She is telling you that she feels safe enough to let her guard down. If you see this and you don't do anything, or you don't try to get a little closer, she might feel like you are rejecting her trust. And once a woman feels like her trust was ignored, she might not offer it again for a long time. Signal 7. Copying your touch. This sign shows not just that she likes you, but that she is ready for things to move forward. If you touch her lightly on the arm to make a point, and then a few minutes later she touches your arm in the exact same way, she is mirroring you. She isn't just letting you touch her, she is doing it back to show she likes it. This is her way of saying, yes, I want this. Please keep going. When we copy someone's movements, it shows that we are on the same page and that we really like each other. In the world of science, this is one of the strongest signs that two people are connecting. When it happens with touch, it means she isn't just okay with you being close, she is actually helping to build that connection with you. Most men don't pay attention to whether a woman touches them back. They just hope she doesn't move away. But when you start looking for this mirroring, you will know for sure if you should keep going or slow down. If she copies your touch, it is like a big green light. If she doesn't, that is okay too, but it tells you that you should probably wait a bit longer. Either way, you don't have to guess anymore. Signal 8. Keeping her hand on you. This is the most powerful sign of all. It is the one that tells you she isn't just being nice, she is very interested. This is when a woman puts her hand somewhere on you and leaves it there. She might rest her hand on your knee while you are talking, or keep her hand on your chest while she is laughing at your story. She might even walk with her hand resting on the small of your back. This is not a quick touch. This is a choice. A fast touch could be an accident, but keeping her hand there is a statement. She is telling you that she is comfortable in your space. She is telling you that she wants to be close to you, and that the wall between being just friends and being more than friends has already been broken down. This is the sign that means, I am ready, please do something. The window of opportunity is wide open, and it is time for you to act. But here is the most important thing you need to remember. All of these signs have a use-by date. A woman will not keep sending these signs forever. She will try one, then another, and maybe a third. If you don't do anything back, if you don't show her you noticed, she will stop. She will pull those signs back like she is pulling in a fishing line. and once they are gone, they are usually gone for good. I have seen this happen so many times. A woman will try so hard to show a man she likes him with these quiet hand signs, and the man just sits there. Maybe he doesn't see them, or maybe he is too nervous to move. Eventually, the woman gives up. She puts her hands back in her lap. She turns her body away. She starts looking at her phone. The man is left sitting there wondering why the feeling in the room changed so fast. The feeling changed because she gave him a map to her heart and he didn't follow it. That window of time is very real. The clock starts the moment she sends that first signal. If you respond with kindness and a gentle touch of your own, that window stays open. If you wait too long, it shuts. It doesn't shut with a loud noise, it shuts with a quiet click. And that quiet click is a sad sound, because you might not even know it happened until it is too late. So now you know the secrets. You know about the hair touch that moves to the neck. You know about her fingers touching objects when she wants to touch you. You know about the arm touch, the open palms, the soft finger grazes, the exposed wrists, the mirroring, and the hand that stays on your arm or knee. Every single one of these is a woman telling you, without using any words, that she has chosen you. The only thing left to do is for you to choose her back. You don't do that with a long speech. You do it with action. You touch her back. You hold her hand. You show her that you heard every single silent message she sent you. If you listened all the way to this point, please leave a comment that says, "I watched till the end." I really want to see who is dedicated to learning this and making their life better. Also, please feel free to join our group of friends here by following along with us. Every week, our team of experts breaks down the ways people talk and act, so you can finally understand the things most men never learn. Oh, and I wanted to make sure you noticed one more thing. I gave you 8 signs today instead of just the 5 or 6 that most people talk about. That 8th sign, where she leaves her hand on you, is the biggest one of all. It is the one that shows she has made her choice, and she is just waiting for you to see it. Now go out there and keep your eyes open. I will see you next time. You know, human connection is such a beautiful thing. When we stop and really look at each other, we see so much more than just faces. We see feelings, and we see hopes. Those little hand movements are like tiny notes passed under a table. They are the way a woman asks if you are the one she can finally trust. It takes a lot of courage to reach out, even if she is doing it silently. When you notice, you are showing her that you are the kind of person who sees her. You are showing her that she is safe with you. That is why these 8 steps are so helpful. They aren't just tricks to learn. They are ways to be more present and more kind to the person you are with. If you treat each interaction with this kind of care, you will find that your connections with others grow much deeper and much faster. It is about being a good listener with your eyes as much as your ears. I really believe that when we learn to speak this silent language of the heart, the whole world becomes a little warmer and a little more clear. It is like turning on a light in a room that used to be dark. Now you have the flashlight. You know where to look. You know that her hands are the map. So the next time you are sitting across from someone special, take a deep breath. Relax. Look at her hands. See the story she is telling you. And when the moment is right, tell her your story too. You do not need big words. You just need to be there, fully and honestly. I am so glad we could share this time together. It is a privilege to share these human moments with you. I hope you take these tips and use them to find more joy and more love in your life. You deserve to have those wonderful connections. Remember, a group of caring experts is always here to support you and help you navigate the tricky waters of meeting people and building bonds. We are all in this together, learning and growing every single day. Take care of yourself and be ready for the next time she reaches out her hand. It might be the start of the best story you have ever been a part of. We will keep exploring these topics together, helping each other become the best communicators we can be. Until then, keep watching for those honest signs.